Well, I didn't have any plans after high school, and my cousin called me up one day and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Nothing." She's like, "You want to go join the Navy?" And I said, "Sure, come get me." And I spent about 30 seconds thinking about how I'd spend my adult life, and I went and joined the Navy. I started off as undesignated seaman, so I didn't have a specific job, and I worked for First Lieutenant's office at 32nd Street in San Diego. My boss was a CB, and he basically said I had 7 choices, and of course, like any young person, doesn't listen, so I said sure. And I went out to sea once for a program called Women at Sea, and the day we got back, 7 days later, I was like, what were those choices again? And so I picked heavy equipment operator, and I went to school in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. I missed one question the entire 13 weeks. It was in dump truck phase, and I ended up getting meritoriously advanced out of that class. And I went on to do tractor trailer stuff, work in operations, construction projects for the next 24 years. I reached my higher tenure, which was 24 years at E7. So I knew it was coming. I knew, mathematically I'd planned it out for years. I knew when that would be. But it was usually in the way forward distance, and so when it became a reality, I did what most people do, and I just avoided it, and I made one less deployment to Kuwait. So when I got back, I knew it was coming in a year or so, and started taking courses. It always seemed far away. I always knew it would come, but I just didn't know what the other side looked like, so I kind of avoided things. I reached out to a friend who is currently a Walt Disney Imagineer, and he just explained what they do, what his role is. He's a project manager with them, and so that really it sounded exciting, and that's really where I'm kind of looking to get an opportunity to go to as well. So I was sitting in a master's class, and the student next to me knew Russell. He gave me a business card, told me to reach out to him and take some courses. So I did. Those are some weekend courses, safety courses. And after that, Russell said that Easterseals could help me out, that I just need to fill out this questionnaire so they could just get to know a little bit about what I would need. And I did, and he connected me to Ernesto. We met up, supposed to be for 30 minutes, and we ended up staying there for an hour and a half, getting to know each other, and he just told me all the services that he could help me with. The military did set me up for success. I was taught a lot of things, but getting out, I just didn't know how to apply the skills that I taught in the military. I didn't know how to translate my military skills to apply them to the civilian workforce. And that's where Easterseals and Ernesto came in and helped me unpack that toolbox, sort out what I had, and kind of tell me when to use them, which tool. And it really helped me kind of sort things out in that way. I received an email from Ernesto offering the opportunity. I said yes, and it was exciting. It was so exciting when I shared it with people that I was going to get to do that. I was just super excited, super honored to get to do it. And the day of the game, I thought I would be more nervous than I actually was. And, I'd practiced beforehand, so. I would say reach out as soon as you can. They are extremely helpful. There's no reason to feel uneasy and unsure of yourself, because organizations such as Easterseals is waiting to help veterans transition. So the sooner they reach out, the better this transition will be for them.